It can be a pretty frustrating thing to want to buy a home right now, to be a home buyer in this current market, because interest rates are still high and they don't seem to come down, even though we were told they would come down by the end of the year. And home prices are also still going up, even though everybody expected that with the higher interest rate, there would be some adjustment on the home prices. So it's really is a frustrating time, and it doesn't seem like there's any help on the way anytime soon. But there are still quite a few ways you can save money on your home purchase and make the whole process a little bit cheaper for yourself. Even though it's still a seller's market in most markets, one of the reasons these savings are possible is it's not as strong a seller's market as it has been. My name is Ben Danholm, and I'm a real estate broker here in Central Florida. I have helped countless people buy homes in the Central Florida area. And I deal with buyers on a daily basis, and I see their frustration when they look at the home prices. They're higher than they were expecting. They're looking at the interest rates, and it seems like it's all pretty frustrating. But actually, it's not as bad as it seems. So let's get into it, and let's talk about how you can actually save some money on your next home purchase and make the whole process a little less frustrating. One of the ways you can alleviate the interest rates problem, if I can put it that way, is that you can buy down your interest rate. You can use seller incentives or your own money to buy down the interest rate, so you get a lower interest rate. And because it's not such a strong seller's market as it used to be, it's actually quite possible to ask sellers for incentives to help with buying down the interest rate. Or you could go new construction, which is actually an excellent way of getting help with your interest rate, because a lot of builders these days, they have built way too much inventory and they need to get rid of it. So they have lots of incentives. And one of the incentives I'm seeing a lot right now is interest rates that are really low, as low as 4.99%. You can also, if you don't want new construction, you can't get help with the seller incentives, and you maybe don't have the money to buy down the interest rate yourself. If you shop around with different mortgage lenders, you can probably also save yourself a lot of money. There are sometimes very big differences in both interest rates and fees. So do a little bit of research, shop around with different lenders, get quotes from a couple of lenders, and you don't have to worry about your credit getting affected, because first of all, they don't need to pre-approve you, so they don't need to run what's known as a hard credit check to give you a price. They can do it based on a pre-qualification. And the other good news is, unless they changed it very recently, if you apply for more than one mortgage within a 30-day period, you can apply for as many mortgages as you like, and it won't only affect your credit as if you applied for one mortgage. So you have lots of ways to shop around and get better interest rates. But one of the things that I see where you can really, really save some money is if you buy new construction right now, because new construction homes, like I said, a lot of them offer a very low interest rate of 4.99%. Some even a little bit lower. And we have a list of everyone that does that, because the problem with finding it is they don't always advertise it that clearly unless you go to site and ask the representative on site. And on top of that, a lot of them also offer help with closing costs. So that's a way of saving a lot of money. But the interest rate buy down that they are effectively giving you is really valuable, because you're paying a lower than market interest rate for a long time. Another way, if you're not interested in buying new construction, there are many, many sellers out there who has a low interest rate mortgage that is assumable. So if you want to buy a home and you really only want to pay 3 or 4% interest rate, then it is quite possible that a good agent will be able to find you a home with an assumable mortgage, so you can get a low interest rate. Not all mortgages are assumable, but generally the government-backed ones, such as VA, FHA, USDA, all of these loans are generally assumable. They must be assumable by law. VA loans can be a little bit tricky, because anyone can assume a VA loan, but it will affect the seller's ability to buy his or her next home with a VA loan if they let a non-VA person buy their home. But it's still possible, and there are lots and lots of low interest rate mortgages that are assumable. Another way you can save some money is you can ask for money towards closing costs from the seller. And again, new construction, they are really, really big on that. A lot of new construction companies offer you either tons of upgrades for free, or I've even seen pools coming back, that you get a free pool if you buy in a certain time frame. But money towards closing is definitely something that's almost always on the table if you buy new construction. And a lot of second resale home sellers, they are also willing to offer money towards closing costs. And you can always make your offer contingent on getting that. And if they've been on the market for a little while, they're usually easy to talk to. Before we go any further, I have to make a little plea to you. I would, if you like what I'm saying, you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. It's very helpful for me. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give me a comment. And obviously, you're very welcome to give me a positive comment in the comment sections as well. And if you do subscribe to my channel, don't forget to hit that little notification bell. That means that you will get a notification every time I upload a new video. I promised you that I might give you a bonus, and the bonus I'm going to give you is buy off market. If you buy homes before they hit the open market, sellers are usually more willing to offer you their homes at a more reasonable price because they don't have to go through the showings, they don't have to deal with open houses and all that stuff that sometimes comes with having your home listed on the market. It's also easy to negotiate better terms, such as if you need to sell your current home before you buy your next one. If you buy off market, well, the seller of that home is most likely also in that situation that they need to find the next home. So it's a lot easier to negotiate terms that are more workable for you. And like I said, also quite often easier to negotiate lower prices or some other incentives. So don't forget, there's a whole market, if I can say that, of off-market and pre-market properties. And if you have a good agent working with you, they should be able to find you that. And we are certainly able to find our buyers lots of off-market homes. And the other advantage is you're not in competition with any other buyer if you're looking at off-market properties. You will be the only one looking at that property. So you get to decide before you're in competition with multiple offers and all that stuff that none of us want to deal with if you're buying a house. So just to recap, you can buy down your interest rate, and you can use seller incentives to do so, or your own money, obviously. Or you can go new construction, where there's almost always in these days an option for a low interest rate and cash towards your closing costs. You could find a home with a low interest rate mortgage. These are available, and we can help you find these homes. Other good agents should be able to find you these homes. So, and generally, like I said, by law, FHA, VA, and those types of loans, they are assumable. You can also ask for money towards other closing costs. And one thing I didn't mention very much is that resale homes are also pretty much willing to negotiate the price these days. In most cases, they are very willing to negotiate the price. So I have a question for you before you go. Is there anything that's holding you back from buying a home, either because of the high interest rates or high home prices? If that's why you're not buying a home right now, but you really wanted to, then comment below and let me know. Maybe we can get a little discussion going. Also, if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section or contact me directly. All my contact information will be in the description of this video. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now. Until next time. Happy house hunting.